Hey, it's Mindy with Astrology by Love here for your November-December horoscope 2024. This is for Cancer Sun, Cancer Rising. This is from the new moon in Sagittarius on November 30th to the new moon in Capricorn on December 30th. So let's go ahead, jump in and get started. So Cancer, this new moon is in your sixth house of work and daily routines. This is also health. So there will be some sort of new start in the way that you run your life, the way that you want to do things. This new start's going to be frustrated here in a little bit. But yes, this new moon starts out a new start for you in these areas. On December 2nd, Venus is trining Uranus. So Venus is currently in your house of long-term relationships. This is your spouses, your business partners. They've been looking good lately. They've been doing well lately. They've been having a lot of fun lately. And something about your friend group is collaborating with your partner, and there's some sort of surprise in the works. And this will be a positive surprise. So this is going to be happening on December 2nd. Then on December 4th, we've got a lot of energies going on that day. So we have Mercury, which is in your sixth house of daily routine. So Mercury is retrograde right now. You're going back over how to better do things. Should you just leave some things off the table? Like how, anything that you've kind of left up, paperwork, things of that nature, you're going over it right now. And so that energy is opposite Jupiter in your 12th house. So you are very much probably overestimating what you're able to do or what you have been able to do, and are thinking probably a little bit more clearly about this. The sun on this day is also squaring Saturn. So Saturn's in your ninth house. This is long-term goals, foreign travel, things that you want to accomplish, but they're going to take 10, 15, 20 years to do it. And so the sun in your ninth house of daily routines is being frustrated by these longer term goals. There's some kind of blockage to it, or maybe there's just more details than you anticipated, but there's something frustrating this area of mastery in your life right now. Also on December 4th, Venus in your seventh house, this is long-term relationships and partnerships, is trining Neptune. So Neptune is in that ninth house of foreign travel. So there's some conflicting energies there for sure. But maybe your spouse or business partner is thinking about, hey, let's go get mutual PhDs or do something overseas, or take this phenomenal 1-year cruise trip or something. So all this energy, the overthinking, the over expectations of the daily life, the frustrations from your long-term distance and goals, and also your partner's illusions about them, all that energy is there on the 4th. So just be prepared for that, Cancer. On the 5th, we have what is called a cazimi. So I really like cazimis. This is when the universe just sprinkles little bits of psychic download among the population. So a lot of times during cazimis, ideas for inventions, ideas for innovative things take place. And this is happening in your sixth house of daily routines. So this is taking place between 3:30 p.m. on the West Coast and 8:45 p.m. on the West Coast, and between 7:30 on the East Coast and 11:45 on the East Coast. So just be prepared during those time frames. You may have a sudden thought, a sudden solution. It's an excellent time to journal. It's an excellent time just to sit still and meditate. I have always benefited from doing things like this, and you will too. So I highly encourage that. And that takes place on December 5th. Then on December 7th, the sun is opposite Jupiter. So the sun's still in your sixth house of daily routines, and Jupiter in your 12th house. You have just felt very much in touch with the divine this past year. And you have a positively glasses that just half full is completely full and overflowing sort of mentality. And so something about the men in your daily life, in your work life, in your routines they're catching a little bit of this positivity that you've had this past year, and they may be overpromising some stuff. It's coming from a good place. They're not trying to deceive you, but just know, any plans that are made, any declarations that are made on December 7th, just take it with a grain of salt. So they may not pan out that way. Then on December 8th, Venus moves into your 8th house. So the 8th house is the house of secrets that we know about, and we maneuver to keep them hidden. And so this also involves your partner's finances. This is, obviously if you're trying to keep it secret, it's stuff you don't want people to know about. But Venus moves into that area of your life, and Pluto has recently gone there as well. So there is not just a new start, but a beautiful, fun new start in your house of secrets. So this could be new investments, this could be new insurances, this could be new bedroom pleasures. So all those energies fall into this beautiful new start. Venus is going to be there the rest of the month. So enjoy this energy, Cancer. On December 10th, the Sun, still in your 10th house of daily routines, is going to be trining Chiron in your 10th house. So the 10th house is work accomplishments, how you're seen in the world. This is your legacy, your work reputation. And Chiron going through there may have been some struggles in that area recently. You may have been accused of doing stuff, looked down upon, things that just weren't quite fair to you at all have been happening, and something about that energy in the 6th house, your diligence, your daily routines, that spotlight on there is providing some healing in that area of work. Also on December 11th, so Mars is in your 2nd house right now, Cancer. So you have been having impulses to spend money. You see something and you need it, and you almost get like turned on getting it or going after it. And with Venus in your 8th house, there is some type of friction between money and your partner. This could be an excellent time for some sexual relief, and so that's definitely a positive outcome for this energy. But something about the way you've been spending money and your partner's money is causing a little bit of friction on December 11th. So be prepared for that day. On December 12th, Mercury in your house of daily routine still is sextiling Venus in your 8th house. So something about your diligence at work, your ability to stick with it, get things reorganized, is benefiting you and your partner's finances. Once again, this may be bedroom time, but it's good either way. Then on December 15th, woohoo, Mercury goes direct. So Mercury has been in your 6th house of daily routines, slowing things down, causing you to reorder things, reorganize, readjust. And so all those adjustments you've been making are now set in place, and you can go forward. So this new moon energy that took place November 30th is finally in place to go forward. So December 15th. Also on December 15th, just something to keep in mind, anytime Mercury changes directions, traffic and technology tend to be a little icky that day. So that's just a heads up. On December 19th, we do have a beautiful energy. It's being frustrated a little bit though. We have Venus trining Jupiter. So Venus in your 8th house of your partner and their finances and all those secrets is trining Jupiter in your 12th house. Your amazing positive attitude that's been going on. So that's a beautiful, beautiful thing. However, Saturn in your 9th house of long-term goals, something about those restrictions are kind of frustrating this beautiful energy between your partner, your finances, and your glass half full, over full mentality. On the 21st of December, the Sun moves into Capricorn. So your spouse or business partner, whoever your long-term relationships are past 2 years, they are now in the spotlight. So this is a time of year where you normally feel like things are all about your partner and your focus was on them, and that's just part of the cyclical routine for you. So then on December 24th, we have a big energy that's, we've probably been feeling it build up the week prior, but Jupiter is squaring Saturn. So Jupiter is the planet of expansion and abundance, causes, all sorts of positivity, whether it should be there or not. And Saturn is the planet that restricts us, holds us back, likes to be reserved. And so these two energies don't flow very well together a lot of times, and they are coming at a hard angle together on Christmas Eve. So Cancer, this glass half full positivity that you've been experiencing is really being frustrated by whatever these restrictions are in your long-term goals. So, don't scream, don't have a meltdown. Just know this frustration is building, and yes, the timing's poor because it's Christmas Eve, and I know you like Christmas. Just be prepared for that. So there's, just a wonderful day to hold your tongue, and, there's plenty more Christmases to come. On December 26th, this energy between Jupiter and Saturn, these frustrations are still active. Mercury from your daily routines gets pulled into this energy. So whatever progress you felt like you were making from this new moon in your house of daily routines, your health issues, that forward progress once again feels like it's being pulled back. It's not. It's being halted for just a moment, but the energy is there, and the week of Christmas is just going to be kind of a frustrating week for everybody. Just be aware of that. Then on December 27th, Venus is square Uranus. So Uranus has been going through your house of friendships. So your friends have just been off their rocker. Who knows what they've been doing these past several years. And Venus in your house of secrets is, there's some kind of surprise. I don't know if this comes up, like you're telling your spouse or business partners about like the secret of your friends, or if your friends let something slip, like, hey, they're doing this behind closed doors. But that energy is definitely there on the 27th. So, and then we are finishing out the month. December 30th is the new moon in Capricorn. So Cancer, this is in your house of your long-term relationships. This is in your home of those long-term partnerships. So there's going to be some kind of new start. This may be in the way that y'all relate to each other. These may be different routines that y'all do. But just know on December 30th, that new start is happening. So anyways, I appreciate you hanging out with me, Cancer. So like and subscribe. And Happy New Year, Happy Christmas. I will see you next month.